Kala lalwa hawadla Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS that rule well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is Brother Manatis Akinchunda saying Shalom. We're here with another short, impromptu lesson, the scriptures really talk about, being sincere and in truth, And this doctrine, the doctrine that GMS teaches and preaches, this is the truth. You understand? Why? Because everything they say would come to pass, and that they show coming would come to pass, and that they break down through the scriptures is coming to pass. And if you can't get that, get lost, because you're already lost in the source if you can't get it, So we'll start in Isaiah, 8 and 20. It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. You understand? So if they speak not according to the word of the Most High, to the word of power, because there are no light in them, it's straight darkness. Straight nothingness. Only evil could come out of them, right? Which we know. Now let's go to the New Testament, Romans 15 and 4. It says, whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Yeah, we would have hope, because when you read things that this book is a book of prophecies. So when we read the things that would come to pass and we see them come to pass, we have hope. Understand that, Yahushua is on his way. We sure. You understand? That's why we have hope. You understand? That is why we are that patience. You understand? Because it's comforted to know your Redeemer is on his way. Everything he said go happening. So it's very comforting. It lifts your spirit to know he's on his way. You understand? And I'm going to go to the article, because, I'm going to go to the article here. You know what I mean? Because we have to keep ourselves abreast of the situations, right? It's why is Russia ramping up attacks on LGBTQ rights during the Ukraine invasion? It's after passing a law last year banning all pro-LGBT narratives in the country, Russia is planning to launch an institute to administer psychiatric terror on trans individuals. How is it tied to the ongoing invasion of Ukraine? Russian President Vladimir Putin has authorized the creation, Slovakia, of an institute for the study of the alphabet people within the country's federal psychiatric unit. Yeah, because you realize, something wrong with these people mentally, something wrong upstairs, At the same time, the State Duma, Russia's lower house of parliament, unanimously approved a bill prohibiting the change of documents and sex change surgery. Yeah. So you cannot, if it's a biological male, you cannot go on any of your documents to say, hey, you're a female now. It would remain as a male. You understand? And the outlawing sex change surgery to be provided for transgender individuals. So you can't do it. Human rights activists in Russia have sounded the alarm over this, and they warn that it could lead to individuals resorting to black market surgeries and a spike in deaths, as well as penalties and imprisonments. Right? Now, the reason I read that article, right? Because, here we go. The Bible was written way before any of us was born, yeah? We could all agree on that. right? If the New Testament was written approximately 2,000 years ago, none of us here not even living, yeah, nobody 100 and something, not nobody who's 150 right now, at least to my knowledge. So it's nobody nowhere close alive, nowhere close to when this was completed, right? Now it's a now the brothers at GMS, the doctor, what the destruction of Babylon the Great, the destruction of America, because Babylon is America. You understand? America is modern day Babylon, modern day Egypt, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Had the same spirit. You understand? And we preach that hey, this place is going to burn. The and their system is going to fall. Right? And how do we know that the and their system is going to fall? And how do we know it is sure? Well, I'll show you it here. As I said, it's a quick impromptu lesson. You know, there's Matthew 12 and verse 25. All right, it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts, and he said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every kingdom that is divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. You understand? And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall this kingdom stand? Right, so with that information, right, you might be quick to say, what you're talking about. What kingdom against what kingdom? Because, all right, as we know that, as we know that Russians are Edomites. You understand? This is the kingdom of Esau. You understand? This is the kingdom of the Edomites. The Edomites are in rule right now. Right? This is their kingdom. And it would be between who? America and Russia. Now, Russia has the allies. You understand? And it say every kingdom divided against itself. So Russia has their allies, America has their allies. Right? They are all Edomites. They are all Edomites. So, if the Edomite kingdom is divided against itself, will it not be brought to destruction, as the scripture is saying it? You understand? This is our doctrine. This is what we preach. Then this is just one way. This is just one. This is just one breakdown for that. There are many others. By just keeping it short and to the point. Right? It's a verse. And if Satan cast, verse 26, like, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? How we kingdom stand on earth? How we know that they are the representation of Satan? Is not the Russian missile named Satan 1 and Satan 2? Isn't that ironic? Isn't that coincidental? Isn't that something? The word Satan mean adversary, right? Or foe. America's allies even keep a close eye on them. America's allies ally with them out of fear, not out of respect or what America could do for them, but just out of fear. Because they are bullies. You understand? They are the adversary. Now they are adversaries even to their own selves. Yeah? There is Revelation 6 and 14. Why did I do that? 6 and 14. It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. That's talking about when them same said ICBM, Satan 1, 2, and how much about other numbers they have. Hit. Understand? It's go on to say, and the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men, meaning Esau, understand? Because they are the kings of the earth, they are the rich ones, understand? And the chief captains of the mighty men, and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Who are the ones that dwelled in the clefts of the rock? You understand? And he and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Who is the Lamb? Yahushai. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? You understand? Nobody would be able to stand one. But the point I wanted to get across was they're going to die. America is going to be burned down with nuclear fire. You understand? From within its own tribe, because hey, Russia is just a different tribe of Edomites. The same way we have the 12 tribe of Israel, they are the tribes of Edom. You understand? Russia are the descendants of one of their tribes. You understand? Gog, you understand, is a tribe of Edomites. Hence their own kinfolk, so to speak. Yeah? Not even to speak that word, it's their own kinfolk. Isn't it ironic that their name is the name for the missiles are Satan? You know? Because why Satan basically warring Satan right now? That's what's going on. And they so we know that hey, they are who we say they are through the scriptures because of the blessing. You understand? This is Genesis 27 and 38. You know? It's a and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? This is after he blessed Isaac. Alright? It's and Esau said unto his father, hast thou one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Meaning more, the richness of the earth. Who is the richest people right now? Who are the rich banking families? And they all Edomites? And they also called white men? It's behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. You understand? It says, and by the sword shalt thou live. You understand? Which war America went to fight that day, they didn't terrorize the place in. Every time America touched some ways, mass casualties, whether the sword, whether the sword be the arms and ammunitions, the machinery, whether it be biological, chemical, through the health care. You know what I mean? The different juices they want to put into you. You know what I mean? They say always preventative measures, but you could still get sick with the same thing they're trying to protect you from. Like that makes sense. You know? All these things are part of it. All these things are the sword. You understand? And say, and by the sword shalt thou live. You understand? Why is it Russia recruiting the people? Watch the members of BRICS and watch the members of NATO. You understand? And see who are the bigger sticks. See who are the bigger number of sticks, in other words. You understand? They live by the sword. This is their blessing. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You understand? You know what the yoke are from off thy neck? Because why? They have nobody on top of them. They rule right now. They live by the sword. You know? And that was the point of the article. Because America was promoting the AF people, the alphabet folk people, But Russia banning them and putting stringent laws against them. And Russia being, yes, the other nations are doing, but Russia being one of the prominent opposers of that so-called Western philosophy. You understand? but they are all of one what? Of one household, of one kingdom. Yeah? So the kingdom divide against the kingdom. Satan fighting against Satan. How shall his kingdom stand, right? You know? And this is how we know that, hey, this is the correct doctrine as well. You know? And if you can't get with it, get lost. You know? So with that, I would say, Kalalalo Hawadla Yahawabasham Yoshai Basham Kakudash. And elders of GMS that rule well once again. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is Brother Manasseh Saxon. Shalom.